Hi, crafty friends. Okay, guys, grab 2 packs of the aluminum baking sheets from Dollar Tree in one of the wreath forms because we are going to make a faux metal wreath. Okay, so I love that these come into each pack has 2, a 2-pack. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean. So what I did is I kind of tried something different on both of them. So the first pack you saw, I painted the front side of it first, and then I flipped it over and I started putting or tracing as many of the leaves as I could on the back while the front was drying. So the bigger leaves are 5x3, or yeah, 5x3, and the smaller leaves are 2x4. And so I'm just going to get those all cut out there. And as I was doing this, I thought, how could I do this quicker? So what I decided to do on the other 2-pack was trace them all on there and then cut them out and then paint them. How I painted them was I put down some painter's tape, sticky side up, and just stuck them on there so they didn't move all around. And then I just put that first coat on there. So this is kind of a darker, the first coat was kind of a darker gray. And then once that dried, I went in with a lighter gray and just kind of added it around, just kind of, I didn't want to cover the whole thing on some. So some are heavier in areas, some are not, because I just want these to have that distressed metal look. So once we get this coat on to everything, we'll let that dry really good. And then we will use some of the burnt umber. I love that color of brown. So we're going to just really start hitting around the edges of all of the leaves. And then some of them, like I said, are super heavy. Some of them are not. And then once we do that, we'll kind of go to the middle of them as well. So then I just start putting them on the wreath form, and I'm really pressing them down around that form. I want them to look like they're, kind of almost melted onto the form. And this is the bigger wreath form, you guys, that I'm using. So I was thinking, how do I want to do the inside of this so that it's not just that outside like this part? So what I decided to do was hold some back, and I'm just going to build up that inside. So I'm going to lay them all out till I get it how I want it to be. So that kind of took me a minute. And then I started hot gluing those down right to the wreath. So it kind of gives like the wreath in the wreath effect, which I love. So like I said, I'm just using lots of hot glue to put all of this down. Once I get all these pieces, I'll actually flip it over and hot glue a little bit more on the back just to make sure everything's secure. But look at this, you guys. I love this so much. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the page for more.